Hi, Clay. Lance Leipold, UB football.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's everyone doing there?
Not bad. The weather is awesome. It's almost fall, which is officially football season, and we are ready for this big game this weekend.
Yeah, you're right on the weather. You're right on where it's ready to go. We're ready to get this thing rolling here for a few weeks here, have some home games.
Hey, Lance, this Nevada team comes in after playing some quality opponents. They held their own against Arizona and Texas A&M. And same can be said for you against Penn State. Are you happy with where you're at after 3 games?
Absolutely. We still have things to improve on. We always will. We'll never be completely satisfied. But really, the progress of our defense in the last couple weeks is definitely encouraging. Is going to give us a chance against some more quality opponents coming up.
You know, when you look at the different teams and the different schools that you've been at and the performance that the defense put on last week, is this some of the better defense you've seen in your college coaching experience?
It's a little bit different. It's a little apples and oranges based on the level, of course, that we're at now, coming from the Division III ranks. Brian Borland came along with me here, and he's been an outstanding coordinator in his time, and he has a knack at times to get us in a turnover type of frenzy, and that was a little bit what came on Saturday. The first time I've seen 3 defensive touchdowns, though.
Talking to Coach Leipold from UB Bulls football, big game this Saturday. It means a lot this weekend if you win, and when you win. You guys will be 3-1 to start the season. It's been a while since that happened. Does that put a lot of pressure on you?
Well, it should be nice because, what we want to try to build as a program of consistency and give the people of Buffalo and Western New York and our alums something to really get behind. It would be great to get off to a 3-1 start, but it's always going to be about the full length of work that we're establishing. But in our early time here, it would be an important game, and hopefully we'll have a great crowd to get behind us on Saturday afternoon.
Well, you're in your first year, Lance, and you've had some time to kind of acclimate yourself to the area. But what are some of the things that you think you need moving forward, especially in terms of facilities?
Well, right now, in fact, I'm looking outside my window, and we broke ground on an addition to the Murchie Family Football Center, which is going to give us some meeting room, some better classroom setting for the film work that we do with our players, installation of game plans. That is definitely needed. And then the big one that I think has been talked about for a long time, and especially in this part of the country, is we need an indoor field house, an indoor practice facility that we can continue, development in the wintertime, our spring ball, but even during the season when inclement weather hits.
As far as obviously it's working out really well that the team's doing so well this year, but these pregame tailgate parties that the university is throwing is not only bringing in the students to kind of come watch the games, but people in the area too, and they've brought in some pretty impressive names. But we got word that you're a pretty big country fan. Who are you putting on the wish list for next year?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you and the people at WYRK to be such great partners in this, because it does create an atmosphere. It creates a buzz outside the stadium that hopefully that energy can end up inside UB Stadium. So first of all, but I've been a country fan for a while now. Gotten to know Phil Vassar through the years. He's become a good friend. Some of his people actually, Old Dominion did a lot of work with Phil early on before they've hit it big here late. So I know we're anxious for them to come to town. I've seen Kenny Chesney at Lambeau Field and saw Tim McGraw this summer as well out at Darien Lake. But always a good time, and those are times hopefully I'll have a chance to take in as I go through more summers here in Buffalo.
All right, well, we'll wait for Kenny to come to UB next year.
Yeah, if you can make that one, you pull that one off, that would be great. But yeah, I know there again, some of the people that you've been able to help attract here and to see what they've gone on with their careers has really been outstanding. So always anxious to see what's on the docket.
You got a connection with the band, Perry, as well?
Yeah, Jason Fitz, their fiddle player, is becoming. Again, these were guys that Jason was with Phil Vassar when I met Phil, and he's kind of branched out there and went with the band Perry and kind of their music director, and he's into some sports broadcasting, does some stuff on XM Sirius time to time on Mad Dog Sports, and he's a sports guy and a musician as well, so it's kind of an interesting take that and kind of stay in touch with those people.
I guess we know who to go to for backstage passes then.
No, I was ready to call. I was calling you guys for backstage passes.
You'll see an email by the end of the day.
Okay.
Coach, thank you. We'll see you Saturday. Best of luck with Nevada this weekend.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to talk UB football with all of you, and I appreciate all your support. Looking forward to a great Saturday.